What is going on? Welcome to Greggles TV. This is the HP AF100 laptop, and it's fairly lightweight, and we'll talk about it because I think there's a specific person that this is for, so let's get into it. All right, so let's check out this laptop a little bit. So the backlit keyboard does light up, and I don't know if you can tell, but I can tell. I can see the lights at the top. Lights up fairly good. I can definitely see all the keys when it's dark in my office or wherever that I'm using it. You have your speaker right here, which we'll show in just a moment. Trackpad right there. This is all fine, you know, fairly just normal stuff. I wouldn't say this is the best trackpad I've ever used or like the keyboard's absolutely amazing. All of it works good and fine. I don't really have any complaints. Not blown away though either. And that's kind of the gist of this laptop. You do have your USB port right here and a headphone jack. On the other side, you have two more USB-Cs, HDMI, and another USB port. This does charge and come with a charger, 65-watt charger. Other than that, you get some HP branding on the back here. Pretty good build quality, and it weighs about 3.92 pounds. So it's not super light, but it's also not heavy at all. It's actually kind of a nice feeling laptop in terms of the weight and the build. Now the display is a 16-inch 1920 by 1200 resolution on here. So basically like a 1080p plus IPS display. It's got micro edges, anti-glare, 300 nits of brightness. So the brightness is kind of not that amazing. The colors to me are kind of lacking in terms of the way that they look. Definitely not blown away by the monitor really at all. It does lose some, you know, brightness and viewing angle when you put it to the side. It's definitely not, it loses something. But you know, in terms of anti-glare and 1080p, it's just okay. I'd give it like just okay in terms of the way the display looks. Here's a look at the display. I mean, for me, the colors are kind of washed out. They don't look terrible, but again, to me, they're a little bit washed out. I've definitely seen better displays. Maybe it's the 1080p I'm not really used to, because usually I at least see 2K monitors or 4K monitors, but I would definitely want a better resolution display, but it's still totally viewable and totally fine at the same time. Now, this is a touchscreen monitor, as you can see. So if you want to, you can scroll and zoom and all that stuff. So pretty cool. One of the things on Windows that you can do is have these touchscreen laptops. I love that. It's pretty cool. Let's check out the speakers.
Do it, go. Girl, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, go. She get to the cash, she wears, she look like a bad when she wears.
Volume's a little lacking, could definitely be louder. Quality of the sound is pretty good. It's got a little bit of low end. If I had to rate the speakers in terms of a grade, I'd probably give them a C or a C minus. I would definitely want more volume, but the bass is actually pretty good. Samsung Galaxy Z Trifold, the official unboxing from Samsung. When I hit this button, we're gonna go and watch this together. So like I said, the quality is actually pretty good. I want more volume. It sounds definitely better with just speaking things, but the volume still, I would want it like, just bring it up a little bit. So for me, but otherwise it's totally fine. As for video editing, it took 14.5 minutes almost to render an 8-minute 4K 60 video, which is pretty slow. I can do that on my powerful PC and my MacBook Pro, M4 Max Pro, whatever it is. I forget the processor name. I can do that in probably about 4 minutes. This takes way longer, and it is something to know. Now, the processor and the specs on here, if you're curious, are the following. So you'll get an Intel Core Ultra 7 255U, which goes up to 5.2 gigahertz, 16 gigs of onboard memory, 512 gig storage, 16-inch display like I mentioned, and then you get all the ports. It does come with this webcam as well, which is a 1080p webcam. And I'll record something for you real quick right now so you can see what that's all about. So one of the cool things is it actually has this little switch right here, privacy filter, so you can be private about your webcam. All right, so here's the recording of me. So here is a recording with the webcam, built-in microphones, all of that. It records at 1080p. What do you guys think of the sound and the looks of it? I think it sounds perfectly fine. Looks perfectly good as well. As for gaming, Stardew Valley, if you like these types of games, they play absolutely fine. Any like kind of indie type game, if you want to do that, will be, again, fine. So connect a wireless controller if you want, or use your keyboard and mouse. But this totally plays fine, and it should. This can play on like mobile titles and everything else. But I just wanted to show you that if you do indie type titles, this will play absolutely good. All right, here's a little CS:GO, and this is struggling a little bit here. It looks not so good at times. The frame rates stick. Oh, so yeah. I guess you could, if you really wanted to, play this game in a way that took advantage of the low graphic settings, and you'd be okay with it stuttering. Maybe. Otherwise, I'd probably say stick away. Don't go jump into 3D gaming too much. Probably keep with the 2D type indie gaming. And then also just, going around on this, it's fairly snappy. If you're trying to open up apps and do stuff like that, it's pretty good. So you shouldn't have to be too concerned with anything along those lines of the computer not feeling fast or anything like that. It's pretty good overall when you're using it. So who is this for? It's not going to be for anyone that wants to game. It's going to be someone that wants a fairly light, fairly inexpensive laptop. Currently it's like $1,200. It's not super fast, but it's not super slow either. It's kind of like mid-range on everything. Speakers are okay. Screen is anti-reflective, which is cool, but it's not super bright at 300 nits, and it's 1080p as well. It's only got 16 gigs of RAM, this version that I have. It's okay. I just say it's okay. I can't really say it's that great of a laptop personally for my taste, but if it fits what I've showed you off and fits your budget, then yeah, check it out. I'll link it down below. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you guys down the road. Peace.